Good evening, guys. How are you all? This is your host Sue from Gossip Cooking. So, I'm gonna show you a simple version of making a beans curry, which is a South Indian curry. We every house they make it at least a fortnight once this curry. So, I'm gonna show you the easy way of making this curry. So, what are the things I have taken for this curry? Let's start with beans. I can say is 100 grams of beans nicely chopped, and one medium onion nicely chopped, finely chopped, and one potato. It's not a medium, not a big one, so I can say is a it's okay, it's a medium one, uh, chopped into nice cubes. And then a fenugreek leaf. If you don't have a fenugreek leaf, leave it. Or if you are an Indian, Sri Lankan, or Pakistani, you may have a dry fenugreek leaf, which is kasuri methi. You can put 1 spoon of kasuri methi. Or if you have a fresh fenugreek leaf, it's nearly, I have chopped, I can say is like roughly 1 big spoon of fenugreek leaves. And here comes the things what I have taken is one big tomato. Oh, something stuck on my finger. So that's a coriander. So one tomato, and one garlic pod, and ½ inch of ginger, and two green chilies. So what I'm gonna do with this is give me a minute, guys. You know why I ask you for a give me a minute? Because I thought, did I chop the rotten tomato or what? But I become very old and blind, so it's not rotten, or is it not nothing? So it was just I was daydreaming. So two green chilies. So I'll tell you again: two green chilies, one big large tomato. Nicely, I done circles because I'm gonna grind it. One pot of garlic, ½ inch of ginger, and 3 spoons, nearly 2 to 3 spoons of frozen coconut. I said you that day how we need to froze the coconut froze the coconut in a Ziploc bags, and whenever you want it, take some and use it. So I have taken 3 spoons of fresh coconut, which I have frozen. So that I have taken and microwaved it for a minute, and it become nice and softer. You don't do it straight up from the freezer, and you can't grind it. So I'm gonna grind this all. So what are the things I'm gonna grind it is coconut, two green chilies, ginger and garlic, and then our tomatoes, one large tomato. So these things I'm gonna grind it, and then I'm gonna put it in our curry. So last not but the least, MDH Kitchen King masala, which I'm gonna use is ½ spoon, as well as oil as usual 5 spoons. And the spices what I'm using today is coriander and cumin powder 1 spoon, ½ spoon of salt, and a 1/4 spoon of turmeric as usual, mixed with some water. So let's grind this, and then let's start our curry. So I have grinded the fresh coconut, which is 3 spoons, and one large tomato, and two green chilies, one pot of garlic, and ½ inch of ginger. And nicely, not nicely, coarsely, I have grinded it. But you know, guys, when I do grinding, I will be very scared. My ear will be shaking because I got a big gecko underneath the kitchen bench there. So when I on my mixer grinder, that gecko runs everywhere. So I get very scared and I run off and I scream. So that's why when I do grinding, I will be very, very careful. shitty gecko. Okay, leave the gecko alone. Let's start cooking. Let's heat up 5 spoons of oil in a pan. So I have taken 5 spoons of oil, teaspoons, not tablespoons, teaspoons of oil, 5. So a little bit change in the plan, which is you can see the pot. I changed the pot because I want to show you in a old style way how my grandmother used to make. So the onions getting sauteed nicely. I'm sauteing it from past 2 minutes. Finely chopped onions with a 5 spoons of oil. Now it's a turn to add our potatoes and nicely saute the potatoes for at least 5 minutes on a high flame, guys. Don't worry, the onions doesn't get burned. So I'm sauteing these potatoes from past 4 to 5 minutes, and then now it's a turn for fenugreek leaf, fresh fenugreek leaf. If you have kasuri methi, dry one, you can add it in the last. But if you have a fresh one, always add it in the oil when you saute in the onions and all, and then it gives nice flavor as well as nice taste, nice smell, everything. I don't know, this methi is a magic thing. Fenugreek, they call it as methi in Indian language. So this is a awesome green leaf veggie, and it is very very good for the diabetes. It controls the diabetes, fenugreek. Yeah, believe me. So this is done, and now it's a time for adding our spice water. How much I have taken? Quarter spoon of turmeric, 1 spoon of cumin and coriander powder, and half a spoon of salt. Salt is according to you guys. Sometimes I say half a spoon, sometimes I say quarter spoon. Just you're the boss for the salt. I know you are the good cooks, so just saute this for a minute, spices, and then when it is nicely get sauteed, and then here comes our tomato, coconut, green chili, ginger and garlic paste. So I have dipped it, the ginger, garlic, tomato, and green chili, coconut paste. It's not a paste, but it is like roughly grinded, because when you're getting like a little bit of chunks of coconut, fresh coconut here and there, awesome taste, guys. So let it cook on a medium flame for 3 to 5 minutes. Let it make it simmer. Meet you after 3 minutes. So look at that, the bubbles are coming up, and now the oil is coming up. So now it's a time to add our beans, 100 grams of beans, and then give a nice mix. And let's add our MDH masala powder. So half a spoon of MDH curry king, not much. I'm not adding much, just a half a spoon. So yeah, that is because I know my estimation, guys. You can use your spoon. So give a mix. And then add half a cup of water and put the lid on, which has a like this inside. I don't know what to say this one. So this is a lid which is Andrew says as a prison plate. So the prison plate, and then put a half cup of water in the curry, and half cup of water on the top of the lid, and then just cook it on a low flame for 12 to 15 minutes. You know why so why did you put water on the top of the lid? That's a grandma style. So I always cook like this because what happened is it's a double steaming method. So from curry, it's the from the bottom it has a heat, and whatever the steam is there which comes and touch the lid, and then this water is nicely get heat up, and then slowly the whatever the evaporated things is there, the water, it just goes and drops one drop after one drop after one drop into the curry, and the curry doesn't burn, as well as it's a double steaming cook too, I can say. The grandmas used to cook like this, so the curry never get burned. But you need, it's not like I put stove on a high flame and then Sue said me is like put water on the top on the lid and leave it the curry. Nah, it would burn shit out of it. But it should be on a very low flame. On the lid, top of the lid, put some water, lid or a present plate, whatever it is. So just put a water, half cup of water, and leave it for 12 to 15 minutes, and the yummy curry gonna get ready. So meet you after 12 to 15 minutes, guys. And now I have to make Andrew's chicken sandwich toasties now, so he's hungry. Meanwhile, when it is cooking, I'm gonna do that. See you guys after 15 minutes, 12 to 15 minutes. Bye bye. Let's see what's happening. Look at that water, I said you, everything got evaporated. Let's open the lid and see what's happening inside. Wow, it's nicely cooked. Let's give a mix. Yeah. And always remember, Indian curries, when you eat later, it tastes more good than eat straight up. So I'm gonna off the stove after 15 minutes, and then I just leave it on the stove for 10 to 15 minutes like that. But I off the stove, so the yummy curry is ready to dig in. Beans and potato with fresh coconut and fenugreek leaf. Yum yum. If you want some, come and have some. And let me show you what I am making for Andrew's dinner. So he want chicken toasties, cheese chicken toasties. So I'll show you that too. Give me a minute. So that's Andrew's chicken toasties for tonight, with some tomatoes and cheese and some salad and a drink. Okay guys, good night. Bye bye. Love you all. If you want some, come and have some. Love you all from your Sue, from your Gossip Cooking. Bye bye. See you in some other video. Love you all.